everyone. I hope that you are doing fantastic. Thanks for joining for a water and air combination reading. If you are returning, welcome back, guys. Welcome back. I appreciate y'all so very much. And those of you who are brand new, just a little bit about myself. You'll learn me as we go, but it can be very intense on my channel. We look at a lot of criminal activity most of the time, a lot of spiritual, moral law type stuff. I'm not churchy or religious, but I could come across real heavy that way. Obviously, tarot is wrapped up in the living language, so I do use scripture on my channel because it's here. I show you what Yehovah Elohim's name looks like in the tarot in a video down below if you want to check that out. A lot of people call him the universe, but he does have a name, and I show you what his name looks like. And anyway, that's down below. If you stay, you stay. Welcome. If not, then thanks for checking me out. So let's go ahead and see what's going on and see what Yehovah wants to bring out for this combination. Air and water. It should be pretty interesting given what's already come out thus far. Yehovah, what do you want to say about air and water? Yehovah, rebuke and bind and block every foul, demonic, wicked, dark energy right here, right now. We just ask that you would just shove it down to the pit of hell where it belongs. In Yeshua HaMashiach's name, we just thank you, Yehovah, that no weapon formed against your people shall prosper. What do you want to bring out for air and water? Okay, so we have the Seven of Cups. The last time I did this combination, there were snakes everywhere, and that stayed true in another combination as well. Okay, well, water really was the High Priestess just jumping out here, so we're going to take it. Show me air, the first air that we see. The Star is here. Okay. Air and water, and there's a lot of choices and consequences here with the Seven of Cups, or somebody already had a consequence. There was a secret around it. We had the BP out here. This is the pay with the Star. This is the mouth saying, blowing, knowing something with the Star. Something's guided. There's a relationship here. Could have been a secret relationship. We have the other woman. Something's known though here. Some type of a consequence and something that was chosen. There is a rainbow here and a dragon here that's going to be put down in a very big way. And the woman is also sitting on a dragon, and that's the whore that we read about in scripture. And so if somebody has high volume intuition and they know that there's been another woman around somewhere, then there is. And we're talking, if we are talking prophecy, and we are on my channel, we're in the hour that the dragon is going to be put down. We want that, people. We want that. We don't want no more lies and cheating, deceptive stuff anymore. There's a lot of money here at the end of the rainbow showing up, and somebody did steal something in one of the other readings, and it's known. Something's been exposed about it. It's been spoken about. If it was a secret, it's known somewhere. Okay, there's a consequence here on something. If you are dealing with somebody in the public eye in the connection, then you are. Somebody had money, and somebody came in secretly and did something because they knew you had money or took something. There was a lot of fortune in one of the other readings that I did. So a lot of people have different combinations in their chart, so it was there. But we do have a secret. We also have family. This will take us back to family with the house of Jacob. Your name could be Jacob. But this goes back to a patriarch of a family here. You could be dealing with somebody like peanut butter, or we got a beep. Some type of, if something happened on the road, then I guess it did. Somebody blew their horn. Something happened, then I guess it did. Some type of consequence and some type of a choice that was made possibly with that, or with the travel trip, or maybe you worked for the BP at the gas station. I'm not sure. Let's see what's going on here. Show me the choices here that were secret, but that's yet known here, Yehovah. Let's put this here since it's water. It's the same energy here. What was the choice that was made secretly, Yehovah, that you want to bring out with this energy? With air and water. So something that this can go back to children. There was some type of a possible gift that was either given or received. Since we had the other woman, for some of you all, there was a mistress there in wording. Okay, some type of pregnancy issues here as well. Some type of real clarity, real truth about something, or something was backstabbing for some people. The word is hub. Somebody's husband did something here, and there was a consequence around whatever the gift was. Because that word in the Hebrew goes back to that. Somebody's hip is here as well, around that area. The hip, somebody's hip, maybe that a hip replacement, I'm not sure, or had to after some type of a situation took off. This is walls and ladders in the Hebrew with the strength card. Obviously goes back to children. We see a conception here. It's known about with the mistress. It's good. Somebody has high volume intuition and knows that there was some type of a consequence around that. And for some people, they started a war, possibly even on purpose, because of what was known about it, what was said about it. Needed to, because if somebody was known, then somebody tried to protect that. At the same time, the other party, I mean, this goes back to a prophecy itself, because the high priestess holds the Torah. Let's see what the star is. Show me the air side of things, Jehovah. Hold on just a second. Show me the air side of things. Thank you. The Four of Pentacles. Somebody has been greedy. Well, somebody did steal some stuff. Like I said, in the earth and the fire reading, there was money everywhere. There were jewels everywhere. There's crystals coming up here. On this star energy, so somebody does have money. This somebody's just holding on to something, being very greedy within some type of a connection, and being very secretive about it. Okay, give me just a second, please, because all of my cards just flipped over. And there's something confusing here. The Seven of Cups can go back to a confusion. Somebody caused a confusion, circulated confusion, knew what they were doing when they did it. Okay, because this is I know, and this is confusion. I know that I spoke with the mouth a confusion, and it got circulated, because this is about circulation, and I was secret about it. There was a secret slander for somebody. Maybe it was your child that did it. I'm not sure. But there's children here. Somebody built up some walls somewhere. Maybe you work with carpentry, because we had a carpenter come out. We also had a hardware store come out in one of these readings as well. We have the H, the B, and the P. So anyway, somebody's husband is here. There is children here. There was a consequence around some type of big time jewels and gems and things like that, and some type of a gift. And it's known. Maybe your name is Jim. I'm not sure. Or Crystal. Connection here or about something. Some type of unknown thing is here. Something. Well, this is secrets. Known secrets, or something that was unknown has now become known and is exposed. Now somebody might be trying to hang on to something, because Jehovah said he's going to get rid of the wicked. He just kept saying it. Okay, somebody could wear a jewel on their index finger. This person also got jewels on their around their neck and around their forehead. We are dealing with some people who've also taken the mark as well. The Three of Cups is here. The soulmates. Somebody's cousin was involved in something as well. There's the moon. The moon also appeared in a couple of readings as well. Secrets. High volume deceptive secrets around the home, around children. There's wolves here. Okay. Well, obviously we got moon-like energy showing up here with the high priestess as well. There's a lot of watery stuff here, and it's known about with family or something about a celebration here, and again around children, really big then. And something's been a mystery with something unknown, but yet something's been exposed about it. Let me take from and there's a consequence here. There's also somebody around you just can't appease me. You can't because somebody did have the mark. Okay. Somebody might even use a big old crystal ball that's a real crystal or something like that, or something's huge with crystals out here. These are coming up out of the ground. There's jewels all up over the ground as well. And it was really coming out. Anyway, Jehovah, you just, so if you're new, I'm going to pick from a homemade deck here. Jehovah, you just pick through my hand, whatever you want to say. Okay, short trip is here. We have the mistress here that was really coming out, just came out just a second ago. Seek and choose for yourself righteousness and an elect life, and walk in the paths of peace and or shalom, and you shall live and prosper. Okay? And somebody's got a choice here. They got many, so obviously that's for people who still have their soul. Even if there's been some type of an emotional deception around something that's taken place and somebody's been put in the unknown and they need to bring something and speak something and expose it, Jehovah's saying to choose for yourself. Or somebody had that choice and chose wrong. I'm not sure. For some people, they did choose wrong. If you want to prosper and live, there's a choice here then showing up. There's something about a postal box violation here within some type of a connection. So if somebody has been communicating, because we have the mouth here, secretly and deceptively, and having short trips to the post office and doing something, or maybe something with a postal person that's even involved, or something like that's just very secretive here. And it's been very unknown about some stuff. You have a choice. You have a choice here. To buy, okay. In one of these readings, I talked about a video that I did recently about somebody that was bound to a saddle and put off the cliff. And it really came out on one of these other combination readings. And I just did another reading where there were ropes there. And this is a totally different card that's come up. And it says, bind something to a saddle. Okay? Something was bound to a saddle. And for some people, somebody was taken and put off a cliff for something that's taken place. Or something unknown could be taking place with that if you choose wrong and don't want to make a thing right. Or, you know, those of you who choose wrong, you're going to go on the devil's way. There ain't going to be there's not going to be any remedy for you. All right? And so for some people, this is fixing to take place, or because it did, or reaping and sowing, there's consequence to what somebody did. So if this past energy, there's consequence. We have a governor energy here, or a govern healer type of energy is here. It's something about being girded down, or these ropes are here. Okay? A sanctuary. So if somebody girds on something in a sanctuary and you're in the occult and do that stupidness, you reap what you sow. Okay? Because there's a real big deception and high volume secrets around children and stuff like that we talk about all the time. We got the dragon here. Okay? It's fixing to be put down. So there is some type of a sanctuary or a place of order, and somebody is going to go to a place where they're going to get an order around them. So or judgment or something like that. So, again, I love Jehovah because he just never ceases to amaze me. You couldn't make it up and you shouldn't. We had the BP coming out here. We have a gas station. Okay? So, obviously, we got short trips and a gas station coming out here. A couple more, Jehovah. So, we have bipartisan energy here. So, we have a governed energy out here. We have political parties involved in some stuff. Somebody needs to do something in an upright fashion. A standard is here. We have some type of an identification. Again, there's a postal violation. Somebody's done something at the post office where somebody's identification was concerned, then they were. Somebody also has some type of a standard or an identification connected to a banner or some type of, I guess we just go to a country then, because this is making a reference to something being hung up on high on a pole. So flags and stuff like that. And Jehovah says that when the enemy comes in like a flood, and we had the word rain come out, which will take you to a flood. And when the enemy comes in like a flood, he raises up a standard against the wicked. And he is. Somebody's got a consequence for what they did, or they're going to have a consequence on what they choose. Because there's a lot of money. There's children involved. There's even booze, because we had a bar energy that was there. Melting and wax. Okay, well, we already know that the prophecy states that something was going to end in a flood, and Christ said it was a fire flood. And we've got people that have had a consequence upon them because they burnt their children in the fire and they're seared, and there was a consequence of that. There's no forgiveness for those people. There's just not. They will go off the cliff for hurting the children. So we had the B. My God. The B came out earlier. Okay? Well, somebody else had a bet here. Again, the husband is here, or the hub of a vehicle, because we have trips here. Whatever the crap that is. Is somebody going to go out into eternity on the road? I'm not sure, but it's here. There's an unknown, something unknown. The BP is here. There is somebody's worked for the gas station, or something about the gas station, or something that you did to somebody that worked at the BP. I'm not sure how it's working out for you, but it's here, people. This goes back to children and fertility, and we already know that somebody got pregnant as well with somebody else's husband or something like that. There's projects here. With the birch coming out here, there's joy and pleasure. Again, we had a lot of money in one of those other combination readings. There's nutrition. Some children have also been put out for some stupidness. And so this huge, so we got the moon here really about 3 times that can be connected in this res deep dark deceptions. And there's a big consequence around somebody or a group or something is here. We got political things going on here in this reading as well. We have a hairstylist also come out here. Let me take a couple more. We had somebody with long hair that came out as well. Something about a laundromat. Somebody better really clean up something, or there's going to be a consequence. Okay, we got 2. Somebody who's mocked somebody, in the scripture says that mockers would come. Okay, well, people who mock, they're full of the devil. They just are. There's been purchases and something going back to gold. Well, we have gold is at the end of the rainbow. This will come out in your combination reading. Please choose wisely, or there's a consequence. And if you've already chosen your consequence and it was the wrong, deceptive thing, well, you will reap what you sow. There's something unknown coming to you. Jehovah says he's cutting out the wicked now. Shalom.